Hi everybody, my name is Lisa and I want to welcome you to another hour of Verbling classes here on verbling.com. This is going to be an English speaking class. So in this class you will have the opportunity to practice your English. We're going to be doing something kind of new this hour. We're going to be looking at some pictures of things that have been happening around the world this week and describing them and talking about them, and this will give you guys a prompt, something to actually talk about, to look at and see and then speak, and we will have a conversation about these photos. So it gives everybody a good chance to use their English, which is something that is always worthwhile. So hi there, Hamid. How are you?
I'm pretty well. What about you?
I'm doing good. It looks like the Verbling chat is not working very well. I left my Verbling window open because if I go there and write in it, then it comes up, but not with the Google Hangouts. Let me try it again. I don't know. So I'm going to have to put up the link to the pictures are in the Google chat. So if you guys want to go to that link, you can go and open that. I will also be putting it up in the screen share so we can also see it. And Josu, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. And by the way, I can see your links in the Verbling chat.
Okay, so maybe it's my problem in my computer.
My Verbling chat is not working too.
Okay.
Okay, perhaps it is working in Italy.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. My Verbling chat is not working. If I open up the Verbling website, it works over there. So if I need to, I can keep open both of these and do that, so you can see it. Maybe if you do that also, Hamid, you'll be able to see. Okay, so we're gonna also, Josu, did I say your name correctly? How do you say your name?
Josue, it is correct.
Josue, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Italian?
Yes, yes.
Okay. You live in Italy?
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
Okay. Nice. All right, well, and Hamid, you're up late again.
Sorry?
You are up late.
But,
again. You like to be up late.
Yes, but if you know, do you know Ramadan for Muslims?
Oh yeah, you've told me about it. Yeah.
Yes, today we start the Ramadan, so I want to mention some details for this.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just say hi to Amparo because she joined us. Hi,
Okay.
Amparo. Maybe your microphone is muted. Amparo. Okay, well, I know she knows how to work it, so she can.
Hi, teacher. How are
Oh, there you go. Hi there. Okay, so let me just talk to everybody who's out there, perhaps watching, trying. What? A little delay. Okay. So yes, in this class we're going to be having a speaking class, so you'll have opportunities to practice your English, and you can join the class at any time. If you are a Verbling member, then when you see the join class button, anytime you can come in. So that's kind of the benefit of being a premium member, is even though your classes start every hour, sometimes you might have to come a little later, but oftentimes the classes are not full. We can have up to 9 people in the class at one time. So if you can pop in and pop out of some of the classes, that is okay. So if you can only be in for 20 minutes or half an hour or 45 minutes, feel free to do that, because when you have a premium membership, you can come in any amount of classes that you would like. So that's kind of a good benefit. So you don't have to stay the whole class if you can't, if it doesn't work with your schedule. You can come and go as you can. Okay, so that's kind of a cool thing. All right, so let's see. Hamid, you wanted to share something with us. First, let me just say hi to Alex. Hi, Alex.
Hello.
Hi there. Welcome. We have Alex and Amparo and Josue. Did I say it right? Josue? And Hamid. And Hamid wanted to share with us something that is important to him, is going on in his country. He is from Turkey, and today begins the Ramadan celebrations. Okay,
Yes.
do you want to tell us about that?
Yes.
Okay.
First of all, I will be hungry and thirsty almost
Yes.
17 hours
Uh-huh.
because this thing is obligatory for my belief.
Yeah.
But there are some exemptions. There are if you are pregnant or
Oh,
if
okay.
you have problems, and if you are traveling, you cannot fast during the day. And also this pray or this thing good. This thing is good for our health because we are eating and drinking too much in 11 months.
Okay.
But only for first 1 month we rest. Our body resting with this thing. Also, in my country, some experts, some doctors say it is very beneficial for the body. And I will be hungry and thirsty from dawn to sunset.
Yes. Yes, I'm posting up in the screen share so people can, while they are listening to you, can read along a little bit. I found this just now. It sounds like you have a meal before dawn, so before the sun comes up, you can eat. Is that correct?
Yes, for example, after this lesson, I will eat my night meal.
Okay.
Because time will be 2 a.m.
Okay.
for my country.
Yeah.
And I will eat my dinner almost near 8:15 p.m.
Okay, yes, that's what it says here. Depending on when the sun comes up and when the sun goes down, between those times you'll be fasting. So, for example, it says in this article that if you live in Istanbul, so they call them Istanbulites, will be fasting, that means not eating, between 3:35 a.m. and 20:47, which is 8:47 p.m. So between that time you can't eat or drink. You'll be okay. All right. And fasting is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. So one of the important religious duties, something tradition that you're supposed to be doing. Correct?
Yes. For this reason, it is obligatory thing.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So I'm curious then, Hamid, what are you going to eat after the class?
After the class, maybe I can eat breakfast things like cheese, olive, normal things, not special dinner style things. Because if I eat, it can be a heavy situation for me.
Yeah. So you're going to eat and then you're going to sleep.
No.
No.
I will read Quran, our religious book.
Yes.
Because in Ramadan, the Quran started to come for the Muslims on Muhammad's time.
Yeah, I see. Here it says right here, people of Islamic faith are encouraged to read the entire Quran during Ramadan, which is also a month for acts of charity. So that's what you're going to do? You're going to read the entire Quran?
Yes. Also, I do this thing with my parents. We share the pages. For example, I can read 3 or 4 pages like this.
I see. Okay.
Because every part is 20 pages.
Yes.
And Ramadan lasts 30 days. So also the Quran has 600 pages. So we can finish in a month.
I see. Okay. Okay, wonderful.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. I know that's an important thing that is happening around in many countries, not just in Turkey right now. So that's interesting. Good. Amparo, I don't know if you're still out there. It looks like maybe you're having trouble with your internet coming and going. Hopefully you can come back in. Okay, Hazel, hi there. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine. How are you, Lisa?
I'm doing well, thanks. We were just beginning, and Hamid took a little bit of time just now to tell us about Ramadan. And Hazel, do you also live in Turkey?
No, in Romania. I live in
Romania. Okay, yeah. All right. Romania. And so before I get started, I would like to ask anybody, if they want to tell me anything just like Hamid did. So if you want to just tell me something that is happening in your life that's interesting or important to you, because this is a speaking class, so it's just about practicing English. And so Hamid came with a little something he wanted to share with us. Does anybody else have anything they want to share before we start what I had planned? Hazel or Josue or Alex, would you like to share anything with us? Okay. Silence. I'm sure you have things you want to share, but you don't have to right now. I'm going to be okay. It's
too late in my country.
I know. Don't fall asleep. You're going to share how tired you are. Okay, so for me, the Verbling chat is not working. So I put up in the Google chat. I think you guys probably know how to find that. It's the link to. This is actually a slideshow, and what it is what is NBC News. So NBC is a national broadcasting station in the United States. If you have a television, it's one of the free channels. And on their website, I guess they have every week, the week in pictures is what they call it. And so what I thought we would do for something different today is to look through these pictures, and each picture you're going to read to us what it says on the right side, and then you're going to describe for us what you see in the picture, what's happening. Because this is a speaking class, we want to have some practice speaking English. So that this particular thing is just being able to describe things that you see, and then we might have some other conversation about the picture. I might ask some more questions about it, which will also help with vocabulary and stuff. So, Alex, did you open the link? Are you here with me? I'm putting my my screen share. If you click on me, you can see the picture, but I don't know. I don't know if you are going to be able to read the right. Yeah. Probably better if you open it in your own window. So the best is to have another window. Yeah.
The links are already in the Verbling chat.
Okay, good.
Several times.
Yes, I did before. I wasn't sure what was going on. Okay, great. So, Alex, why don't you read the that's called the caption over here. It's a little sentence or two usually that tells us what the picture is about, and then maybe you can tell us what you see in the picture, describe it. Does that make sense?
It's it's something.
Well, Alex, first, can you read this part right over here? See that? Where it says
recycled ruins.
Yes, recycled ruins.
West Midland fire firefighters tackle a large blaze at the recycling plant in the central England on July 1st, 2012.
13.
13. More than 115 firefighters worked to control the blaze, involving 100,000 tons of plastic recycled material, then sent a climb of smoke rising 6,000 feet into the air.
And this word right here is plume, and that's what you see right here. A plume is a big kind of a funnel of smoke that goes up. It's a cloud of smoke, the plume. So what do you see in the picture? So now you have a few words here. This is the description that they wrote for the picture. Can you tell us what you see in the picture? It's actually kind of hard to tell what they're doing.
We can see the big blaze in this picture on some factory or plant, and a lot of firelighters work to control this blaze.
Yes, right. And at first when I saw this picture, I didn't really understand what this stuff was, but after reading it, it's I guess recycling plant. So it looks like there's a bunch of plastic bags and different types of trash on the ground. So that's what is catching fire. And yes, you're right. The firefighters are fighting the blaze, is what we call that, the fire. And you can see here that they're spraying water on it. Perhaps maybe they even put some type of fire, we call it fire retardant chemicals that put fires out. So yeah, that picture is really dramatic. It's very huge fire. Yeah, I didn't hear about this. So I looked at these before I chose them for this class, but I have not really, I don't usually pay attention too much to the news. So some of these are things I haven't heard of, but this one I have heard of. Okay, Joshua, why don't you read for us the caption to this second picture and then tell us what's going on here?
Okay, sure. In that zone, 10-year-old Easton Martin of Mesa, Arid, stops to cool off in a misting fan while working along the strip with his family on June 28th in Las Vegas. Blazing heat waves and the mercury soaring to nearly 120 degrees in Phoenix and Las Vegas. Okay.
So, yes. So let me just.
So they are all odd pictures, you know.
Yeah. So this, yeah, all of us. Well, we are in the time period of summer. So this is Arizona. Let me just tell you a few things. That's one way to abbreviate the state of Arizona, which is a very hot state, which is where Las Vegas is. And you read it right, but they made a typo here. It's supposed to be MER, Mercury, but you read it right. And this is Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh.
But yeah, so oops, sorry. So yeah, what do you see in this picture?
Oh, a young boy that is trying to a girl. No, I think
it's a boy. Yeah.
Yes, and I suppose he is feeling really hot, and he wants to, you know, to
cool off.
Yeah, to cool off. Yes.
Yeah, we say cool
definitely.
off. Yeah.
And that's what I always do nowadays.
Has it been hot in Italy?
Not really. Just in the last couple of days. It is usually hotter here, like this period of time. But fortunately, it is not that hot.
Yeah.
But I do anyway because I live in the last floor, and it is really hot usually.
Oh. You live on the top floor. How many floors are there?
Well, just 2, but
it's still hot.
Yes, I don't know really the name in English. That's
like,
calling it.
Attic.
The
Well, no,
word to
I'm not that rich, but it's
Oh,
sort of.
air conditioning?
No.
Oh.
How can we say the last floor in English? Well, the last floor, of course,
Oh.
but
Was
Maybe
it's a
it?
attic.
special one. No, not
Oh,
really.
like
No.
the. Okay, is it on the top? Is it the one you take like the stairs up to? That would be like
Perhaps
the
mansard.
penthouse or something like that. Say it.
Mansard.
It's attic, the mansard.
Oh, attic?
Yes.
In attic, an attic is usually if you have a house and inside the house there's a top part of the house. You don't necessarily live there. You might have a little room, but usually you use it for storage or something. That's an attic. That's what we call an attic. But the top floor, if it's an apartment, like you have a room and a kitchen, and we just usually say like the top floor, the top story, or if penthouse is another word that is used to describe the very top, but that's usually like a high-rise building with many floors, and it's very expensive to live up there. That's like the best place.
I see.
So, yeah. So maybe some of you have heard in the United States we've been having what we call a heat wave. So the temperatures are soaring, which means they're going up very high, 120 degrees. I can't remember exactly what that is in Celsius. Somebody probably, I think Hamid already figured it out for us. 49 degrees. 49 degrees Celsius. Wow. Oh, and Hamid is saying a terrace. Terrace is the top of a building. It's outside. Like the top of the building, but it's outside. Like some apartment buildings have gardens up on the top, or maybe chairs where you can lay out and catch some sun and that kind of thing. That would be like the terrace.
I have found mansard. That's I guess it is French, but my dictionary also says that it is English.
Really?
And,
we in Romanian say mansard to attic. That's why I said attic.
Yes.
Because I think you are Italian, aren't you?
Yes. I also think that.
It's about attic. We also have apartments in attics sometimes and live in attics.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's a roof, the mansard roof. Okay, I get it. It's probably a certain type of architectural phrase.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
With a lot of wood and.
Okay. Yeah.
It's nice, but it is hot.
I see. So your ceiling is not flat on the top. Does it go in like
yes,
like
definitely.
a triangle? Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's kind of like an attic.
But we call in Italian attic something that is very, very big, and it's very, very expensive. And where you can, yes, definitely, where you can see 30, 60, whatever, you can see everything around the house. Yeah. And,
right. Yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I'm gonna put it up a picture. Actually, I found it for really the easier ways so we can understand what it is. Hold on, let me see. So everybody knows what we're talking about. Let me.
We also say penthouse to luxury apartments on the top of.
Yes, exactly.
That's building.
Yeah, that's what we call that too. Like in New York or something, or Paris. So does your room look like that?
Attic. This is attic.
Where is it? I can't.
I put it in my screen share.
Yes, quite like that. Now I'm going to send you a picture as well. Today is a picture class.
Yeah, of course.
So I send you in Google Chat, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, in the Google Chat. Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
Yes, it's an attic.
Yeah.
That's
nice.
Yeah, it is not my house, but it.
It's nice indeed.
That's nice. Yeah. Nice. Okay, yes, those kind of windows. Do you have very many windows in it?
Yeah, I have big windows
Big windows.
actually.
Okay.
They are nice because that's something like in the picture, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
That's
they're
nice.
nice. Yes, a lot of a lot of sun comes in the house, and
Right.
well, it is
Sweet.
nice.
Nice but hot.
Yes, definitely,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right, cool. Yeah, well, we've been having a heat wave here, even in Washington, which is not, it doesn't usually get very hot, but I was telling some other people in another class that I own a cafe, and our ice machine cannot keep up with all the ice for the iced drinks that people want. So we've been having to go to the grocery store to buy ice, and 3 stores in my small town are all out of ice for the whole weekend. We had to go to this one other store that had enough, but it's so hot. People are trying to cool off with ice drinks and misters and things. Okay, well, this is a completely different picture. Nothing to do with that. Okay. How
Lisa,
many?
can I show you one thing?
Oh, yeah, you have a picture?
No, I
Oh.
will show my one
Oh,
equipment.
yeah, okay, let's.
It is,
That's true. That keeps you cool.
Your
Your power fan.
conditional.
and it is with USB.
No way.
Yes,
Really? It hooks into your computer?
yes,
Wow.
It's a cooler from your computer.
Is it your computer's fan? Okay.
it is also my birthday present from my friend.
Nice. Nice. All
But you
right.
disconnect now.
Yeah, you
Put
disconnected
put it another to computer.
Maybe I can open and everybody can be cool.
Cool. Yeah, cool us down. That would be wild. We get a blast of cool air through our computers. Okay, Amparo, why don't you read that caption here about this ceremonial march and tell us what you see in the picture. Yeah.
Boys from the South tribe.
Xhosa, I think. I don't know. Xhosa tribe.
Xhosa tribe who have undergone a circumcision ceremony near South Africa on June 30th.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what do you see in this picture here, Amparo?
All the guys are covered with a blanket, or they have some painting in his face. I suppose this is part of a ritual.
Yeah.
Well, they are prepared for that.
And well, they're coming back from it because it says they have undergone a excuse me, I have something in my throat. Yeah, circumcision. Yeah. So usually, if you're going to circumcise a boy, you do it when they're a little baby here in the United States. But I guess in this tribe in Africa, they do it when it looks like teenagers.
Yes, they are too big for circumcision.
Yeah, wow.
In my country as well, at 1, 2, 3, or 5.
Yeah.
Maximum years old. Because Muslims and Jewish people usually do circumcision.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting because it looks kind of hot, yet they are wearing these blankets that looks like it would be hot. But yeah, it's part of the ceremony, and you said paint on their faces, and looks like they are pretty how would you describe their emotions, Amparo? How do they feel, you think? What does it look like on their faces?
And the third one, it looked like a scare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a little, it looks kind of serious, maybe. Yeah, Hazel, do you want to chime in here?
Pain, I think pain.
Pain, yeah. Ouch.
Yes, it might be painful.
Yeah. Yeah, they look pretty serious. It doesn't look like it was a fun ceremony.
Not at all.
Looks like something to think about, and yeah. Okay, good. All right. Here, on the other hand, there's some other things happening here. How about Hamid? You want to read what this caption says about this particular picture?
Okay, RainbowBrite.
Mm-hmm.
A man dances at the day at the Gay Pride parade in New York City on June 30th.
Mm-hmm. So what do you see going on in this picture?
It is good sightseeing for the city center,
Yeah.
and the man's dress or the man's t-shirt is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But he looks like very happy for his life.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe and I see some balloons, maybe air balloons,
Yeah.
and maybe this picture is coming from a party or festival.
Yes. Yes, this is the Gay Pride Parade in New York City. So that was on, I don't know, June 30th, a week ago, I guess. And it's a big parade that they have in New York City with lots of people that wear these gay pride colors, the different rainbow colors. And I didn't notice this before, but now, do you see these are bubbles? Do you see the picture?
Bubbles, yes.
Yeah, somebody's
Yes.
blowing bubbles. It looked like rain almost, but it's actually somebody's blowing bubbles.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Yeah.
I am a chemist, so I noticed that.
What?
Yeah, I am a chemist,
Uh-huh.
so I noticed the bubbles.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah, I didn't notice them at first, but then I looked a little closer. Yeah, so that's New York City, and a parade is, they're just walking down the street, having fun. There's probably some music, like you said, balloons, and there's spectators also, that kind of thing.
And maybe this man celebrates the Obama's new law. I mean, because if I remember truly, the marriage for homosexuality people
Yes.
is free for USA nowadays.
Yes, nowadays in the United States, it has been declared legal that same-sex couples can get married. Actually, it's okay at the federal level, and now each state has to decide. So certain states, like my state, Washington, California, they have already okayed that, and other states have not. So yes, so that particular day, that parade, lots of people were celebrating that. That's for sure.
And I think
Mhm.
just one more thing. There is one man with a green T-shirt,
Mhm.
and in my opinion, this in front of person's partner is him,
No, yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
because they are dressing same. They are
Oh.
wearing same.
They're
thing.
matching. Yeah,
Yes.
maybe. Probably somebody was selling those T-shirts, and a lot of people bought them. I bet. That's probably because that was probably popular.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
the gays at the
Mhm.
right hand also have the same teacher.
Yeah, right. Okay, something here that's not so fun and happy. What's going on over here? Hazel, you want to read about this particular picture?
Okay. Copter coup. I don't understand what does it mean.
Copter coup.
Coup.
Yeah. Okay, so do you know what a coup is? Like a military coup when they take over the government?
Oh, yeah.
That's
yeah.
a coup. And this copter is referring to helicopters. So it's a copter coup that they came in with the helicopters.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Egyptian military helicopters trailing national flags circled over Tahrir Square during a protest demanding that Egyptian President Mohamed Morsi resigned in Cairo on July the 1st. The armed forces gave Egyptian politicians 48 hours to resolve a crisis. There are two helicopters on the sky and a man with a flag, probably Egyptian flag.
Yeah. What do you think is hanging from the helicopters? Those are just more flags, or
something written? I think something written on that piece of
on the flag or the banner. We call it a banner.
Yes, exactly. There are banner, and probably they are some thing written about the fact that President Morsi resigned.
Yeah, they want him to. What do you think? Because this picture is interesting. Probably the reason why they put it in this slideshow is because what is the boy doing with his fingers? Can you see that?
Victory. So the sign of victory, probably.
Yeah, and I'm wondering because it could be taken two ways. I don't know in Egypt what it means. In the United States, if you put your two fingers up like that, it's peace. It means like we want peace, you know. And I don't know if he means victory for he's supporting the coup, or he's supporting president, or he just wants peace. I don't know. So it's interesting. But this, I think the next one, yeah. So this is another one. Let's see here. Alex, do you want to read for us that caption? This is another one from Egypt, actually. Alex, I think, oops, okay, Amparo, something happened with Alex.
Yeah, hands down. Egyptian protesters waved their hands and hold national flags during anti-Morsi demonstration in Tahrir Square, Cairo, on June 28th.
So this is a couple of days before that. Yeah, so you see a lot of people.
Yeah, like a sea of people.
Wow. And just imagine that's happening in Egypt right now where it's very hot. They're all outside. Oh, man. So what else do you see in this picture, Amparo?
Yeah, I can see just hands and flags. Almost I can not see even the heads of the people. It's like confusing.
Yeah, it's like an optical illusion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes it look weird, like it's a movement, but you don't see individual heads very well. What about on the left here? Is that, what do you think that is right there?
Let me try here in my screen because I cannot see perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
Can I say something for that?
Yeah, Hamid, go ahead.
In my observation, they are top of one bus.
Oh yeah.
Bus. Because
go ahead.
Because they are upper than other people.
Oh, they're higher than others?
Yes, they are higher than other people.
Yeah, I think that's the optical illusion that Amparo was talking about, because it looks like they're just on the ground, but they're all putting their hands down and, like, you know, moving forward in some motion. And it looks like that on the left, to me, it looks like they're like playing the drums or something, like some kind of banging on drums maybe, or
yes, on the left.
Yeah, on the left.
I think there are drums.
Yeah,
so it seems like that.
Yeah. So they were protesting, and then I guess on this other one was now the military came in, and so they're wanting the president to step down. So lots of stuff. What's interesting about this is Weekend Pictures is, you know, all these different things are just happening in different parts of the world. So, of course, it's not everything that's happening, but just a few pictures that represent. So here's another thing, because obviously this is pretty big, what's going on in Egypt. So, Amparo, you want to read that one? Oh, wait. How about Josue? Josue?
Yeah.
So, yes. And oh no, that was the one.
That,
Okay,
yeah,
ransacked.
ransacked. Ransacked, yeah.
Ransacked. Protester ransacked the Muslim Brotherhood headquarters in the Muqattam district of Cairo, Egypt, on July the 1st. And
so do you know what
well,
ransack means?
yes, I can see from the picture, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. That helps.
I didn't know before, but
okay, good. Learn something new.
once I saw the picture, I could understand that.
Yeah.
So it shows a place that I guess used to be the headquarters of the Muslim Brotherhood, and with sort of fire inside as well, and many broken glasses, and many people inside. The boy on the left, has a tank in his hand. I guess that is gasoline tank.
Yeah, probably.
Looks like.
Yep.
And what we call the kafia, but I don't know if it is also an English word. So that is what is dressing on his
around his neck.
Definitely. And well, doesn't seem they really liked the place.
No. No, they don't seem to like it. Yeah. Yes, they're protesting and ransacking. That's what that word means. Like you're right. When you ransack the place, it means you make a mess of it. You take everything and throw it around. Usually you ransack it if you're looking for something, or if you just want to destroy stuff like this because they are protesting, they're angry, they're wanting to make an impression on this organization to make a point. Yeah, good. Yeah, and here we go, another one. Hamid, you want to read that caption of this photo, please?
Flashback. And protester waves a national flag as Egyptians gather in Tahrir Square during a demonstration against President Mohamed Morsi in Cairo on June 30. Hundreds of thousands of opponents of Egypt's Islamist president poured into the streets of Cairo and across much of the nation Sunday.
Yeah, let me just tell you, this is an error right here. You don't have to put "an" there. It should just be just a protester. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So what is that picture? What is that picture of? Wow. Describe the picture to us.
Yes, this flashback also looks like fireworks.
Yeah. Do you know what the word flashback means? Hamid? Flashback. Go ahead.
Can you explain?
Yeah, I will explain. Usually the word flashback means when you think of something that happened in the past. So you have like a flash. It's like a quick memory. So a lot of times, for example, a soldier who has been in war, later in his life, he has a flashback, and it's a memory of what happened during the war. So I think what they're trying to say about this picture is this has happened before in Egypt. So it looks like a flashback because it looks like something that happened, a couple of years ago or whenever it was that the Egyptian spring and the uprisings. So it's a flashback to what was happening some other time previous to this. So in Egypt when they were protesting before. So it's kind of a flashback just means this has happened again before. And so that's what they're talking about. Yeah, so and describe the picture, please.
Okay, the light looks like fireworks.
Yeah.
And a lot of people. Time is near to evening because I see some between sunset and evening's colors.
Yep.
Like dark blue or
Yeah.
orange colors.
Yeah, we call that dusk. When the sun is setting and it's starting to get a little darker, we call that dusk. The dawn is when the sun is coming out, and dusk is when it's setting. Yeah. Good. Good
And
observation.
a lot of nice view because the lights are good
Mm-hmm.
for these pictures.
Yeah.
I mean, for some orange or yellow lights.
Yes. Hamid, have you ever been in a crowd of people that big?
No,
No. Has anybody, Amparo or Josue or Hazel, have you ever been in a very big crowd like that?
No, I think it
No.
isn't pleasant.
No. Josue, have you?
Perhaps not that big, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, in big crowds.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't do now because it is too hot. So
Yes.
but I
Yeah.
want to ask one question.
Uh-huh.
If this center would look like a concert area,
Yeah,
would
exactly.
you
Looks like,
go to that area even it is hot?
yes. Well, I
So
was
I
gonna,
ask the question for everybody.
yes. Well, that I have been in a crowd. I don't know if I think it was that big, but when the German wall came down, the East German wall came down, I was in Berlin and I was at the wall concert. And actually, what I was doing there was selling the brochure. So I was actually working and I was walking in between so many people like this, and it was so hot and it was kind of gross. And it was just like sweaty bodies everywhere.
But it was in November 89.
No, yeah, not when we had the concert though.
Uh-huh.
yeah, the
Yeah.
concert was after that, I suppose. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Sometimes. All I know is it was hot. Yes.
Unpleasant to touch
Yeah.
sweaty people.
Just a lot of people. It was really bizarre. Yeah, because I had never been in a crowd like that. Because usually when you have a big concert, there's also seating and stuff, but this time it was just standing. You had to stand the whole concert, and yeah, it was wild. But here, obviously, this would be even more interesting, or it could be, exciting, but also maybe uncomfortable, because you can imagine all the energy that these people have. They're protesting, they're angry, they want something to change. So, yeah.
And
Different.
it may be also a bit dangerous.
Possibly, yeah.
2 years ago, it happened something like that in Germany.
Mm.
They were in a concert.
Yeah.
And suddenly they got, for some reason, panic. They were really scared about something.
Yeah.
And they started to run, and something like 25 people died because of of all the cows.
They got trampled. Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that would be very scary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, now a completely different part of the world. This is the world in this week or last week. Hazel, you want to read that?
Yes. Housing works. A man walks in Kowloon government housing estate in Hong Kong on July the 2nd. New government data underlined the housing crisis in Hong Kong, estimating that more than 170,000 people live in subdivided apartments.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what subdivided apartments mean?
Probably in an apartment live 2 or 3 family,
Exactly.
and these are subdivided.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's what it means. So,
very crowded.
Yeah. So, what do you think about that picture, Hazel? Would you like to live in that
No,
apartment
it's awful.
situation?
It's awful.
Oh,
It's
man.
awful, I think.
Oh,
Creepy
yeah.
to live there without sun.
Yeah. I mean, this picture, you can't even really see how many floors there are, but
imagine when the elevator is broken.
yeah, if they have an elevator. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, can you imagine trying to move in, like get some furniture up there, get a bed, take your bed
With,
up there, or some
without elevator,
tables?
I think it's impossible.
Yeah, they must have an elevator.
Or with some ropes, maybe from the inside. They
Oh,
they
yeah,
can
some long ropes.
they can lift the bed and the furniture with ropes.
The
Yeah.
firefighter truck.
Oh, right. Yeah, big ladders.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks kind of wild, that picture, because it's kind of just like packing people in, like packing them in, and the
Yes.
people really live there.
Yes.
I don't know if I could live in a high-rise building. Amparo, what kind of house do you live in? Do you live in an apartment or
No, a house.
a house? So just like 1 story or 2 stories or
Yeah, it's a house,
Mhm.
2 floors.
2 floors. Okay,
Mhm.
yeah. And Joshua, you're just on the second floor?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Hamid, what about you?
I live in second floor, one apartment, and we have 4 floors.
4 floors. Okay, that's not too high. How about you, Hazel?
And me at the third floor in a
The third.
four-story building.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I have a house too, and it has mainly 2 floors, and then the third floor is kind of like a big attic area. I can actually show it to you in here because it's kind of what you were talking about, Josue. This is my third floor of my house. It's see how the ceiling is? It's not like flat like it is. Yeah, so it's kind of basically a playroom for the kids. They have their Xbox and TV and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's the third floor, but it's more like a play area for kids. But yeah, this is definitely a housing crisis if you have to put up that many people in one building. Yeah.
And Lisa, I saw a dirty cloth box for your attic.
You saw what?
Dirty clothes.
Oh, yes,
box.
yes. Those are clean clothes. They have to be put away. Okay, let's see. Obama. Here's the picture of Obama. All right. Amparo, why don't you read what is he doing there?
In his footsteps, U.S. President Barack Obama peers out from Section B, prison cell number 5 on Robben Island, South Africa, on June 30th. The cell once held the former South African President Nelson Mandela during 18 years of his 27-year prison term on the island.
Wow.
Yes, I saw this picture before.
Oh,
because
you did?
yeah, because they was showing it on the news.
On the news, yeah.
Yeah,
because he's Nelson Mandela is. I'm not sure what's happening. I don't think he has died yet, but he's close to.
He's in
critical condition. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Critical condition. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Nelson Mandela. Wow.
It's like in the movie.
Like a vegetable, I heard.
That is.
Oh, yeah.
The place.
What movie, Amparo?
With Morgan Freeman. That it was about Nelson Mandela life.
Oh yeah.
I
haven't seen that movie. I should see that. Yeah. Right. Okay. So he's visiting the prison cell where he.
Yeah, that is the window that go to the place where they were breaking the stones.
Oh.
Every day.
Oh, okay. Wow. 18 years. I can't imagine spending 27 years in prison and then coming out and then having a whole nother part of your life. That's an amazing story. Yeah. Yeah. Wild. All right. Here's an interesting picture. What's going on? What's going on there, Josue?
It's hard to say. Well,
well, first read the caption. Okay. That'll help out.
Okay. So jelly bellies. A girl looks at sea nettles in the Enoshima Aquarium in Fuji. It is an English class. So Fujisawa.
There you go. Fujisawa. I don't know.
Southwest of Tokyo, Japan, on July the 2nd. The jellyfish can grow up to 8 inches in diameter and 3 feet in length. So it seems she is inside the water, in the water.
Looks like it almost.
Yes. But I guess she's not.
Yeah.
But
Probably
nice.
she's just standing in front of it.
Yes. And with those sea nettles.
Yeah.
And they look quite scary.
Yeah.
At least.
I wonder if they well, some jellyfish are poisonous, but I don't know if those are. And I have never heard them called sea nettles, actually. Sea nettles and jellyfish. So I guess that's two words that mean the same thing. Sea nettles. The jellyfish is more common that you hear when you talk about jellyfish. Yeah. Amparo, do you have jellyfish in the beaches in Ecuador?
I haven't seen one.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead, Josue.
But we have in Italy.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They are cautious, you know. And well, I'm scared of them somehow.
Yeah, in the Mediterranean, I guess, huh?
Yes. And she definitely looks Japan with these
Japanese.
eyes, Japanese,
Yes.
and these eyes, and with this strange hat.
The strange hat.
I really love it.
It's cute.
Yes, definitely, absolutely.
Yeah, it's cute.
And she really enjoy her times there.
Yeah, I probably. Yeah, those are so wild looking because they look so bright, like fluorescent, even. You know, so that's a nice, interesting picture. Okay. What's happening here? Hey, Hamid. What? Read the caption and tell us what's going on in this picture.
Okay, tennis triumph.
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 Yeah.
Sabine Lisicki of Germany celebrates after defeating Serena Williams during their women's singles tennis match at the Wimbledon Tennis Championship in London on July 1st.
Yes.
I didn't search, but maybe this Sabine Lisicki is first German winner for Wimbledon.
I don't know.
Not sure, but
yeah. Well,
so,
do you think her face looks like she's excited or relieved, or that's a funny picture? Her face.
She is very happy.
Yes,
because,
probably.
She won the match, first rank for women's. I mean, Serena Williams is first rank at the for women's
ATP.
For the ranking, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so she beat her.
Yes, it is amazing victory for her.
Yeah.
And her hands are interesting.
Yeah, they're clenched together. That's called clenched.
Yes, and I see the net for tennis area.
Yes. Hamid, do you think if we didn't have the caption here that tells us that she won, do you think it would look like a picture of somebody who won or somebody who lost?
I think I was supposed to victory.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What about you, Hazel? Do you think you would think she won?
No. In my opinion, she doesn't look happy.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird photo, but it must also be like a relief, like, oh, finally, like, oh my God, I can't believe it, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
She can't believe it.
Yeah, I can't believe it, yeah.
Even she.
Maybe she is in shock.
Yeah, in shock. Yeah,
Yes.
she's in shock.
Yeah.
Right.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's an incredible. She is the number 24, and Serena
Oh,
was the
uh-huh.
number one. So was
Yeah.
excited and shocked. Yeah.
So very unexpected, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most of the people thought that Serena it was to win
Win
Wimbledon, but
easily, yeah, probably, yeah.
yeah, because the Sharapova Azarenka, they lost the first round, so
Yeah, right. Amparo, did you just figure that out just now, or did you know about Wimbledon before?
yeah. Did you see the match yesterday?
No, I didn't see. I have to work too much.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Oh, wow. Yeah, cool. I like watching tennis. Okay, Hazel, we have time just for this last picture, probably. What's going on here?
Frozen fish feast. Giant tiger at the Phoenix Zoo breaks apart frozen trout while sitting in his pool to keep cool on June 28 in Phoenix, Arizona. In a zoo, a tiger is eating frozen fish, I think,
Yeah.
to cool.
Keep cool, yeah. So that's
To keep cool.
similar to this other picture in Arizona. I guess maybe it's the same guy who took the picture, but yes. Basically, that was pretty big news this last week is the heat wave across the United States. And here we go, the boat cruising in the fog of San Francisco. If you've ever been to San Francisco, it can be very foggy on the water. Okay, well, uh-oh, somebody... Oh, that's kind of a sad picture right there. Did you guys hear about that? The firefighters that died in Arizona. There was a wildfire. I didn't really read much about it, but I don't know if you know, but in the United States, especially in the western states like California, Arizona, Colorado, there's often wildfires during the summer when it gets very hot. And these young firefighters often go there, and it can be very dangerous because the fires are so big and they're so hot, and the trees are flying around, falling down and stuff. And yeah, 19 guys died just fighting the fire, so it's sad for them. Oh my gosh, what is this? A radio-controlled Superman plane.
Interesting.
Okay, all right. So, well, that's interesting. All the different things that are happening. Not representative of the whole world, obviously, but a few countries, things that are happening there. You guys did a great job describing them, and maybe you learned a few new words. And I hope you liked that. I like to mix it up a little bit. You know, a lot of times we're doing reading or speaking and I'm asking questions, but it's nice to be able to just do anything in English, so to give you guys a lot of different types of practice things to do. So
Yes,
Thank
they
you.
are interesting, this kind of classes to describe pictures.
You like
Indeed,
those?
I
Okay,
think we'll learn. Yes, I like.
good. Yeah,
Thank you.
great. Okay, well, thank you for coming.
Thank
I'll
you,
do
Thank
more.
you.
Thank
Okay.
you,
Bye,
Lisa.
Bye-bye,
everybody.
everybody.
Bye bye. Take care.
Bye bye.
Take care.
Bye.
See ya.